Hi, it's Corey Chambers in Los Angeles. Your home sold guaranteed or I'll buy it. Thanks for taking a minute to listen in. In a moment, I'll share with you some valuable information about this topic. Escalation Clause, buying a better home for a lower price. If you see any properties that are of interest to you, let us know. We will gladly send you a property information packet on any loft, condo, or house, or a private preview is available upon request. If you have a home you'd like to sell, you should know that I will guarantee the sale of your present home at a price acceptable to you, or I'll buy it for cash. This guarantee will allow you to buy your next home without worrying about selling your present home. To find out how much you could sell your home for, call me at 213-880-9910 now. When a home buyer is willing to pay more for a home but prefers to offer less without the risk of losing the home to other offering buyers, an escalation clause is just the ticket. Getting a dream home for a lower price requires advanced strategies to increase the buyer's chance of getting the property while saving as much money as possible. Escalation clause. Home buyers often prefer to start looking first at the lower-priced homes because they want to see the best possible deals. Buyers want a good deal, so they'll check out the bargains to see if they're attractive, and they can always go to see the higher-priced properties and offer more later if necessary. Buyers can sometimes find money to go up in price if the cheaper properties are too much of a compromise, but they never want to waste money by offering too much. When a buyer finds a property they like, additional items, sometimes included the more advanced buyer's agents, in the offer are these. A letter to the seller, which is often called a love letter, a letter from a reference, an escalation clause, which is based on the buyer's agent conversation with a listing agent, the appraisal clause, inspection, which advanced agents will make sure it's focused on safety and health, post-occupancy, also based on conversation with the agent. The escalation clause is often used in today's market because the good deals go very quickly, often with many competing offers from other buyers. This is especially true in the safer suburban neighborhoods. So here's an example of what escalation clause may look like. Purchase price to be $400,000, as one example, unless the seller receives a higher offer from another buyer, in which case the offer shall automatically escalate to $2,000 above the other buyer's offer, to a maximum of $500,000. If the seller accepts the escalated offer, the seller shall provide proof of the higher offer from the other buyer. So here's a more comprehensive example of an escalation clause. During the period that the initial offer remains open, should the seller receive an executed written offer from another buyer, a competing offer, that's higher than the initial offer, the buyer hereby agrees to escalate his offer by increments of $1,500 until such time as the buyer's offer first exceeds and then existing competing offer. But the buyer's offer shall not escalate until the seller has received a competing offer that exceeds the buyer's then existing offer. The buyer's offer shall not escalate beyond a total purchase price of $500,000. The seller agrees that each escalation pursuant to this addendum shall be deemed a valid offer to purchase the property. Each time there's an escalation pursuant to the addendum, the listing agent must notify the buyer's agent within 1 hour of each escalation. Within 1 hour of each escalation. If buyer and seller agree on a total purchase price pursuant to this addendum, they agree to execute a contract at such price, with all other terms of the initial offer remaining the same. The buyer shall have the right to inspect complete copies of all written competing offers received by the seller, pursuant to which there has been an escalation of the buyer's offer. Buyers want to offer the lowest amount they can, and sellers want the most amount they can get. But in a competitive market where there may be multiple offers, buyers may lose out on the home they want if they're outbid by another buyer. Check out the rest of this escalation clause and get a list of Mills Act properties. As I mentioned earlier, a property information packet is available on any loft, condo, or house, or private preview is available upon request. Call 213-880-9910. I'm Corey Chambers in Los Angeles. Your home sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it.